Are we in for a season of change already? We can all agree that Labor Day weekend is the official end of our summer 2024 here at the Jersey Shore, but that doesn't mean that the fun ends. When September starts, sometimes things are just kicking off. Hey, Chip Watson, Jersey Shore real estate experts brokered by EXP Realty. If you're not a subscriber or a fan, please click the link below and subscribe to our newsletter and click the bell and we'll get notified as to when our new videos hit. So here in Jersey, our kids are back to school. My daughter experienced senior sunrise at the beach in Avalon today. Something unique to our families here at the Jersey Shore. We have the ability to go down to the beach, and all the seniors at Cape Tech decided today that they were going to visit the beach in Avalon before they started their official start of the school year for 2024. So good luck to all the Hawks and all their endeavors this coming senior season. Many businesses are now going to be operating as weekends only. So please be mindful of that local haunt or place that you want to check out or come down and visit down here. It may be on weekend or at least off-season hours. So start to see a little slowdown of our day-to-day operations now that Labor Day has hit. So just be mindful of that place or that donut shop that you may want to try to get something at. 2024 now in the books. We had a great summer. We created some wonderful memories. I've had a lot of conversations with people who have come down and rented this summer and have had an extended stay. And some of the questions that we like to ask and find out is, why did you choose this community? Why did you come to this town? And what is the answer repeatedly is typically because that's where my grandparents or that's where my parents took me. So we see that generational gift being handed down to grandchildren and to children. And it's not uncommon that the folks that are coming here today and vacationing are now the grandparents, and they're the ones that are bringing their grandchildren to the Jersey Shore, to the communities. We tend to find that people go where they know. So in other words, if your grandparents took you to Stone Harbor for Springer's ice cream, that's typically where you want to take your children. And if you go to the Wildwood Boardwalk, you go up there. Or if you go to the Ocean City Boardwalk, that's where you trek. So it's not uncommon that people go where their parents and grandparents took them. We find it all the time. It's almost a generational thing. People always ask me, like, why do people go to the Jersey Shore? It seems so in your backyard and not an exotic vacation. But what we really find is that people really hold on to the simple pleasures in life down here. Sitting on the beach, just taking in the sounds, the smells, the sights. Sitting on a bench in the evening, listening to the sound of the surf roll in. Some of the going and getting that ice cream cone and walking down the promenade or the boardwalk and helping the little ones with their napkins. These little nuances of life and the simpler things, I think, is what really genuinely pulls people to the beach and to these types of vacations. Being under one roof, waking up and having breakfast, figuring out what we're going to do for the day. Wandering off and getting lost in some sort of little adventure that maybe you didn't do before, like taking a boat out. These are the little things that maybe just can't be recreated when you go to Disney World. These are things that just happen amongst us enjoying each other. As we reflect on our summer and what has just taken place in summer 2024, curious, what memories did you make this summer here at the shore? Were there any places that you found interesting or new or something that you uncovered that maybe you had never tried here before? For Helen Ann and I, we enjoyed a cute little coffee shop in West Cape May called Ostera's. Fantastic little place if you want to stop and get coffee or a little something. Stone Circle Organic Farm has been a big hit with my wife this summer. So what are the few things that maybe you have enjoyed this summer? Some new things, a new restaurant, a new place where maybe you hadn't gone before. What are these things that bring you back? What are you looking forward to this fall? So curious to see what is in your hearts and minds as we finish up summer. Change is inevitable. It is always going to be around us here at the Jersey Shore. We are experiencing a ton of new construction. What's old becomes new again, as they say here at the beach. So don't be surprised if you're not going to plan on visiting us for a little while, that when you do return, a street or an area of town that you maybe favored or used to go to quite often has now changed into a little bit of a different look. I see it all the time in my travels. It's very invigorating to note that change is happening, and we look forward to bringing you more insight as to what's happening in the real estate market and here in general at the Jersey Shore. Please take a little more consideration into public comments regarding the future of where our building codes that Governor Murphy is trying to impact onto our area. So I'm going to link some into the description below. There's going to be some public comments up until, I believe, into September or to November. But very important, if you own property, you visit the Jersey Shore, please be aware of what's happening in our state and what's going on along our coastal communities, because it can impact you and your friends and family. So with that, have an awesome week. Look forward to seeing you real soon. Take care.